Yeah. What's good, everybody? My name is Jay. I'm your host. My co-host to my left is Taj, and this is the Divine Departure Podcast, episode 19.
Yo, real time troubleshooting. You're not coming out my sound system. All right, speak again.
Yeah.
That's better. All right.
I'm not gonna do another year because I don't want to blow your eardrums out.
That first year was kind of too loud for the. Anyway, there might be an echo on the recording. It don't matter. It'll be all right.
But what's good, everybody? We here, another episode, another day, another Friday. We back at this bitch. But how's your week been, bro? How's your week been?
Yo, it's Friday. It feels like Tuesday, to be honest.
Damn.
Every day been pretty repetitive. Up until the last day and a half. Because I have been hanging out with a friend of mine, and I enjoy quality friend time.
As you should, bro. Quality friend time is important. We gotta.
Listen, everybody out there, hit your friend up. That one friend that you don't hit up unless you got problems. Hit that friend up and just ask them how they doing.
We gotta kumbaya. We gotta get some spliffs, some blunts, some eddies, whatever y'all into. Get some alcohol, sit together in a circle, burn some herbs in a little pot. Just talk about life. Because I don't know if none of y'all got this in y'all cities, but in our city, we got that monkeypox. That joy is supposed to be destroying lives out here, worse than COVID. So stay prepared out here.
Real talk, that's one of my favorite screensavers, by the way. But anyway, real talk. Bring back Smoker. Anyway, before we get into anime stuff.
Rest in peace, Smoker.
Shaq said that he regrets not getting in contact with Kobe more, and he said the only reason he didn't talk to Kobe was pride. Like, it was literally like they had unsettled pride stuff from when they played, but outside of like the basketball side of things, they were good friends. But it was just like, well, I'll get around to it. But anything could happen any day. So hit your friends up, see how they doing.
Facts. Because when it's too late, it's too late. And when people get a certain amount of time on this earth, use it, utilize it.
Outside of that, how's your week been going, bro?
Man, it's been great. I mean, ups and downs. I got a fucking dog, so my dog's a fucking crackhead. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit. He's a ball of fucking energy. Love him to death. Kind of hate him from time to time, but right now he's good. We chilling. We're in a mutual spot where he has to respect me as his leader, and I'm gonna give him food.
I told you how to accomplish that. You just don't want to do it.
What's that?
How to get the dog to respect you as the leader of the household?
No, the dog do, bro. The dog do, bro. I'll put my man in his crate for hours if he acting up in my house.
That's not enough.
Bro, you tell me since you're a dog psychologist. What's up?
Smash your girl off of 2 months of no sex.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
In the eye.
I'm not doing that. I'm good. I'm good. I ain't gonna do that.
Then the dog will be like, "Oh, he must be the man of the house."
What?
That worked. I'm telling you. Now, I'm not telling you from experience because I've never had a dog, but I've spoken to people that have dogs, and they take the time to insert dominance when appropriate because the dog needs to know who the man of the house is. So. Bro, you do it and tell me if it works. And if it don't work, then it don't work. But it might work.
Yeah, we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see about that possibly in the future. But we got a great episode, guys. We got some hot One Piece shit. I never thought I'd say hot when it comes to One
Yeah,
Piece. But we got
it's a little
a little spicy. Got a little spicy One Piece shit going on. We got, for you guys, we got Miss Marvel. We're gonna go through the full review, give our full opinions on the show. The show was pretty short. It was 6 episodes, and we are supposed to do that for y'all mad long ago, but we got caught up with life shit. So today's the day for that, and we're gonna do a little bit of trending and then finish off. So without further ado, bro, let's get into this One Piece shit. What you felt about the last couple episodes? Because it's been interesting. I tell you that, to say the least. Like, Big Mom getting thrown off the fucking boat again, being saved.
I mean, the whole Big Mom thing, I spent enough episodes talking about how right I am. So I don't even, there's no point in
I just thought it was weird.
Big Mom.
I just thought it was weird with the cloud, like with Prometheus. I thought it was weird how he went in the water and he didn't evaporate. Like, that to me, it didn't. I hope anybody who's watching this show, who's watching One Piece right now, can relate, because I'm watching this shit and I'm like, he went in the water. He went hella deep.
Yep.
Got her up, went right back up. He's flying, not wet. He didn't even flame out.
No,
Nothing. He just stayed the same. That really caught me. I'm like, here's that Oda bad writing again. Because if it was me, like it was realistic.
We know his pen is lazy at this point, so we can't even.
That shit was hella lazy.
The show for like
he should have died. Now the sword the sword probably would never die underwater type shit. So like it's whatever. But Prometheus going and getting Big Mom out of the depths and then still being alive, that really caught me. Like, what the fuck? But
I don't. This is what I was thinking. You want to know what I was thinking? And this is because my imagination is wild.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Why can't Big Mom? This is the second time we've seen her. Third time? The second time we've seen her like almost drown. Well, she did drown the first time.
No, this is the third time.
This is the third time, right? Yeah.
It's the third time, yeah, so, for sure.
In my head, why can't she make a water soul? Like, have you ever thought about that? Like,
but that may be the girlfriend of Prometheus. Maybe they were hinting at. Maybe you're onto something.
That would be. She's already busted,
bro. It would. I would lose a lot of interest if they did. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's like
out of everything else,
bro.
If she could just take a raindrop and put a soul in it, and then have the raindrop control the ocean.
Fire and water. I mean, bro, I don't know. I mean, that would make sense.
They already confirmed that her power is not from a devil fruit, so she could still keep her power.
Well, I don't agree with that. but I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna let you continue.
You don't gotta. Her powers were bestowed upon her by the Granny Nun Lady. It wasn't.
Yeah, but she was a devil fruit user.
Yeah, she was, but she transferred her powers to
no, she got eaten. It's different. She got eaten just like the devil fruit got eaten by her. So anyways, I don't want to get into an argument over fucking Big Mom because I fucking hate her character right now. But I mean, it would make sense.
I was actually thinking like, yo, what if she just made a spirit or soul thing out of the water?
It would be clever.
Yeah.
I mean,
but then she'd be too strong, so they're not gonna do that.
But they might, and that's the thing. If she can make a fucking water soul and it controls the whole ocean, then it's game over. It's a wrap. She gonna do this shit, and then the water gonna come out, and then nobody gonna be able to drink water. Like you're gonna have
Kaido through a. This is. I mean, we're talking about a character that destroyed an island of giants as a kid with no powers. So like hip toss at giants because she's hungry. So her character's already crazy, but nah, my what I said before Wano started. Once they announced Big Mom's coming, I said who's fighting her? Nobody's 1v1 in Big Mom. It still hasn't happened. Luffy was talking all that shit.
Well, bro, I mean,
And
Kid and Killer are supposed to fight her, but I don't think that's gonna last long. To be honest, I don't think they're gonna hold off.
everybody's trying to distract her. Like they're not trying to. Nobody's like, yo, to kill Big Mom, we got to do X, Y, Z. None of them doing that.
Cause
They're
she's
like,
fucking
yo,
strong, bro. Bro,
let's
she has
separate
three, bro.
them.
Her three fucking souls that she has on her body is just as strong as the worst generation himself.
Yep.
So it's like,
I didn't even think about it like that, but yeah.
bro, why you think they was fighting the shits? They was fighting the cloud. They fighting Zeus, fighting Prometheus. They could, if they really could dispel them like easily, then they would have done it. They would have done it.
So nobody's actually trying to fight. But enough about that. I've been saying that the whole arc. Nobody's gonna fight her. My whole thing is, once they get separated, are we jumping Kaido? Because this would be the first time that Luffy doesn't beat a boss in a 1v1. This will be the first time. So how much like credit, like if they just jump Kaido, like if they separate Big Mom, if all however many of them's left just jump Kaido and they win, like obviously Luffy's the main character, so he'll probably like do the finishing blow or whatever.
Well, bro, let's be honest.
If they all jump him.
But let's be honest, bro.
Luffy with that as a dog?
Nah, it's a team kill. That's the you can't credit Luffy to that shit.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Because you got to put it in perspective. Garp and Roger, they went and fought Rocks. It wasn't no even like neither of them could have defeated Rocks 1v1. It took two fucking dudes to fight one big dude that was just too strong. You know what I mean?
You think we'll get an uncanon movie of that fight? Or?
Bro, I don't care, bro. Bro, that shit is in history. That shit is in the books. Let's get to Raftul. Let's focus on that shit because I don't
get out of Wano.
Nothing. Nah, fuck that shit. Cause bro, we get out of Wano, we go get another fucking headache. It's gonna be some other shit. You know how old it is. Oh yeah, Wano. They got
the last party list.
But we're gonna have another Zoe, and the Zoe gonna be the name of the place gonna be Ko, and it's gonna be a fucking a mountain elephant that's in the sky.
Like if they change the color of party list again, I might stop watching. Like that might be the final one. Red poneglyphs is so much basura.
Well, bro, if they change it, let them change it in Raftel. If the poneglyph that has the whole future of it, the importance of the world, if that shit is green, but they made it to Raftel, I don't care. At this point in
the show, I feel like they should get to Raftel and then be on like the tail. And you know how like Roger, like he found Raftel like in the middle of his journey. Like he still was doing stuff after Raftel. Like he went back, he disbanded the pirates, and then like he was.
I mean, I wouldn't even say middle. I would say that's at the end of his life.
Well, it was towards the end.
He couldn't ride no more. He kept throwing up in the shit, and the shit wasn't easy for him.
He did get sick, but also back to what I was saying. If they're gonna jump Kaido. I don't one. If they're gonna jump Kaido, they have to jump Big Mom. That's one. But two, you're not jumping Shanks because his crew is busted.
Yeah.
So if the end goal is to fight all the emperors,
I don't think the end goal is to fight all the emperors. I think that's a topic.
That's what the main character.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that shit. Luffy not gonna fight Shanks. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, my fault. I got a work text and I'm like, it's 3:00. Anyways, back to what I was saying, because
you don't think Luffy gonna fight Shanks?
No, I don't think he's gonna fight Shanks. I don't think there's enough time for him to fight Shanks. Like we need to wrap this show up. It's been going for way too long. Like we need to. It's like, all right, cool. Wano, cool. They got the poneglyph, cool. Decipher the poneglyph locations, cool. Go to here, this island, that island, that island, that island, connected together. Go into the middle island, Rafto, read your shit, get
Just wrap it up.
information,
Just
and wrap it up. This shit
I
is
don't
this shit.
you, but then I don't think the show's gonna end with Rafto though.
Bro, I don't care if it doesn't end with Rafto, bro. They can make
They,
another show. They can make a One Piece Shippuden. You feel me? Like they can add some
they
shit.
should. They should at this
You
point.
know, they can add some extra shit to it. The
I said I'm
problem.
slacking with the banders.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. You good. I'm slacking because I'm seeing dumb stuff. But anyways, you know,
What did you think? I have to ask you because it's your favorite character. How do you feel about Zoro right now? This is the best Zoro we've ever seen.
I think Zoro's solid. I mean, I do. Do I think that he's gonna have much strength to really fight at the point that he's in? And the answer is no. The answer is no. He's not gonna like.
Well,
He's
he
doing
just
a
tanked
lot.
a tag team attack. So
Well, he tanked the tag team attack. He fucking did a new Rashomon, which we haven't seen that shit in like.
it's been a
It's been a few years since we've seen that shit.
yeah.
The last time I remember him doing
years.
the last time I remember seeing him do a Rashomon, he was on the train going to Eni's lobby from Water 7, and he was here like Nine style going crazy.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I mean, for Zoro fans, I feel like Wano's been definitely a treat for Zoro fans in general.
Oh no, it's been great. It's definitely been great. You know, Zoro's my favorite character. You know, I'll stick and die. You know, with him being one of my favorites. But I feel as though I don't like Zoro for how most people like him. I like him because of the fact that you know he has a lot like he has a lot of like pedigree. Like he has a lot of weight. Like you know the stuff that he has, the swords that he has, he can really make them black blades. That really depends on his training, but I really like the fact that he's a leader.
Right.
Like he reminds me a lot of like how Rayleigh was for Roger, and we only got a chance to see some small snippets of that, but because of the like you would see like hey like he put Luffy in check many times when Luffy was being on his dumb shit. Like nah, bro, you're gonna be the king of the pirates, and you either gonna fight and win, or you either gonna lose. No, you either gonna lose, and I'm not gonna follow you. Like he's dead ass. He's like, yo, like I'm not following nobody I'm not gonna follow a dude who's not gonna be the king of the pirates.
Yeah, and he said I'm not gonna follow somebody that I'm stronger than. So
that too. So he pushes Luffy. And throughout this whole interaction, although we didn't really get a chance to see him go crazy, we've seen a lot of him just protecting Luffy because he knows that once Luffy's hot, it's really no stopping that. You know what I mean? Like I do feel that at this point we're gonna have to see some new moves, some shit. Because he's not going to beat Kaido. Yeah, he's not going to beat Kaido with just his regular.
It's gonna. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be. And this, I don't read manga. I don't. It's gonna be a. It's gonna be a shambles.
Shambles.
It's gonna be a shambles. Gear 4 Red Hawk.
Shambles Gear 4. Nah, bro. You just making shit out of your ass, bro. You making shit out of you, bro. You making shit out of your ass.
The flower petal.
I think that we're gonna see another form because we've always seen with huge enemies that Luffy can't
but he
fight.
hasn't. You think? Well, but he barely touched Snake Man.
Yeah, I know, but bro, he's barely touched Bounce Man. Like
Bounce Man, he's been spamming.
Well, yeah, but Snake Man is only in certain situations, and I don't think Snake Man is going to be that great against Kaido. Remember, Kaido's on the fucking ground. I mean, he's in the sky. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it may be helpful, but I
You
just
think
feel
in
as
a new
though
form, that'd be
I feel as though we're gonna see a new form in some form of way. If it's another gear form, if it's a mixture of Gear 4 with the Ryu or whatever, we're gonna see some shit. We're gonna see some shit. We have to, because it.
wouldn't it be more symbolic if Zoro landed the final blow because he has Odin's sword?
I mean, it would, but they wouldn't do that. Like Oda already tried. Like Oda is already like he don't do things in the normal way you would expect it. That's something you would expect. Oh yeah, he has one of his two swords. Zoro would cut the dude's neck off. I don't really see that happening because one, Zoro took
He
an
took mad
excessive
damage.
amount of damage and almost died. Like legit. If it wasn't for Law doing a vroom and pulling him out, his body probably would have been destroyed. Like
This is
he
the
would have died.
second time we've seen Zoro on the Brick of Death. Remember the first time?
I
A
mean,
little pop quiz for you.
there was a lot of times though, like him fighting fucking.
No, no, I'm talking about like absorbing a crazy amount of damage.
Oh yeah, him fighting that big dude, my boy with the Bible, my Christian homie,
Bartholomew Kuma.
my boy Kuma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he absorbed the pain bubble to stop the crew from getting smoked, and then the crew still got smoked. But yeah, shout out to Zoro for taking L's every arc. Two things that I was thinking. One, imagine Katakuri was there. Like let that dance around your imagination for a minute. Like you would
Right.
have Katakuri, probably. I'm gonna go ahead and say Katakuri is stronger than Jack King and Queen. So he'd probably be up there in the mix helping Big Mom. And if Katakuri's up there helping Big Mom, then yeah, they don't be dead. So I see why Katakuri couldn't be in the fight. He's actually the real big brother, not Prospero, Mr. Penoli.
Well,
And then the other thing is you brought up Rayleigh. What's going on the other side of things with Sabo and the whole meeting and
Sabo's dead. That's it.
Sabo's quote unquote dead,
He's dead, bro. I don't care what's going
but
on the other side of the
they can't
world,
wrap the show up without
bro. I don't give a fuck. They're gonna
eventually
find a way to do it, bro. Make it 5 episodes or less.
they can't. I'm telling, they're gonna spend 20 episodes
That's fine, but
on that
bro, make
whole
shorten other
situation.
shit. If we're gonna talk about what happened to Sabo, then if something happened to Sabo, then Luffy's gonna want to go to where Sabo's at or his body's
That's
at or
what I'm
whatever the
saying.
case
They're
may
gonna
be.
spend some time.
So
I don't think they'll spend too much time. But then again, like episode 500, we're like, yo, the show getting close to an end. Episode 800, the show get like he could keep going. Like as much as we don't want to see it happen.
but that's the thing.
I know I'd be joking. I'd
Let's
be joking
finish.
like
But
he
that's
could
the
beat him.
thing. We have to finish the main story. We are fans because of the main plot of the story. It's Luffy is a dumbass dude that became a pirate captain who started getting all these crazy powers because of his fruit that he ate. He wanted to become the king of the pirates and see
But remember what I told
Raftel.
you? Luffy said he doesn't care about Luffy.
Well, I don't care what he don't care about.
He said
I
it.
care about the fucking Raftel, and I want to see that shit.
I do want to see Raftel.
And I'm not trying to die, bro. I'm not trying to die.
Die from monkeypox before you get to see the end of
Whatever,
One Piece.
cancer, monkeypox, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't want to die before I get to the end where I see that shit.
Bro, I would be in my deathbed.
After I see Raftel, bro. After I see Raftel, bro, and I know Oda's gonna fuck with us because the moment they get to the island, they're gonna cut the episode.
Yep, they are. They're gonna go on a 2-year hiatus, like Black Clover. They're gonna go on the hiatus.
And bro,
Yeah,
I
it's
know
gonna
what
be 10 episodes left of the show.
I
They're
know
gonna
what
be
he's
like, we'll
gonna
be back.
do, bro. I know what he's gonna sugarcoat that shit, whatever, and then he's gonna do another time skip. He's gonna push them to the time skip. Nobody give a fuck about the time skip.
Let's do a backstory movie about Cody and the Marines, and work on that, and then we'll get back
Yeah,
to.
right.
Yep.
But
You're
nah,
learning, bro. You're really a true fan now. Like I used to tell you this stuff early on, and you'd be like, "Nah, they're not gonna."
bro, they
Yep.
gonna do it, bro. They gonna do it. And they gonna have they gonna have it end on a weird number. They gonna have it end on 3,207. What? What?
Ah,
Anyways, back to the main thing. I feel as though I hope that with everything's going on with them, with them showing more of the fighting sequences, that they keep it that way. I hope that we continue seeing what's going on. The Big Mom thing, I don't really know how they're gonna do it. I mean, I think that they're gonna stall for time. It is what it is, but I do feel as though he's either gonna show a new power or he's gonna show an enhancement of a previous power, and that'll be what allows him to win against Kaido. Well, however,
but it's
winning
gonna be
is.
it's gonna be a Ryu punch. Can we agree on that? It's definitely gonna be a Ryu punch because he spent a couple episodes learning the power, so it's
But I
gonna
don't know
be.
what it's gonna be. I know he's gonna do. I know he's done damage with the punch. I know he's gonna use that in some form of way. He's gonna use some
I
Ryu
think
and
it's gonna
some.
be a shambles Ryu, some type of King Kong punch or Red Hawk punch.
Nah, I feel as though he gotta.
Him destroying the base off a random ass HD episode, like high quality,
Oh yeah,
random
when he
ass
did that
high
shit from the
quality
sky.
episode of him destroying the base with a Red Hawk punch. I think that's a little bit of foreshadowing because I knew Red Hawk was
Bro,
strong, but
he gotta. I feel as though
can't buy
he
me
gotta
with a
fight.
whole
He gotta
fortress.
fight normally, bro. I don't think he's gonna catch him,
That's what I said.
and
It's gonna
Kaido's
be a
gonna be knocked off
shambles.
of.
It's gonna be a.
Nah, it's not even that because
That's how
Kaido
they
quite.
caught Doflamingo slacking.
But
Like
bro,
3 times they was like,
Kaido's better than that though, bro. We gotta give this man credit. He's better than
that's
that.
true.
He's just not some regular normal nigga. He's really better than that,
You know,
So
Kaido,
like,
you know Kaido's different because he the only one in the show with dreads. That's an emperor.
yeah, you don't give a fuck,
Warlord.
bro.
So
He different, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I think if it had to be a generic punch like that, it would have like he would have to room him into it, like. But even then, I feel as though Luffy needs to like. I feel as though Luffy fights with his fruit power all the time. But we need to get to a point where Luffy can throw hand to hand without having to do an
okay,
extended
okay,
gun
okay.
or an
Yeah,
extended
yeah,
stamp. You know what I mean? Like with
yeah, yeah,
Ryu,
yeah.
like
That makes
like
sense. That makes
like
sense.
bro, like Rayleigh's is fucking bodying him with no fruit,
Yeah, nothing. Would,
with just advanced hockey.
yeah.
He can see his punches with a blindfold. They're fighting hand to hand combat.
Same,
Rayleigh's
same
not
with
even looking. He's not
same
even
with
seeing.
Katakuri. Katakuri had the spear, and he wasn't even doing his whole Muki, whatever you call it, mochi.
The
He
mochi
wasn't even
mochi
doing the
shit.
mochi
Yeah,
stuff. He was just using the spear at first. So
that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
Luffy do gotta get to that point. That makes sense.
Luffy has to get to that point where he can fight hand to hand combat because, bro, let's be honest with you. The reason why he got bodied the first time is Kaido. He punched Kaido hard enough that my man got unsober. My man turned into regular Kaido, swung his bat, and my man went into the wall, and then he died. He died.
Yep. Yep.
Strike.
Um.
It wasn't even an impressive punt. It wasn't even an impressive swing. He just swung the
Yeah,
shit.
he's just a regular swing.
He just swung it.
Mind you, he ate all the punches before that too.
That's what I'm saying.
Elephant
He
Gatling gun.
no damage. He's like, oh, you made me sober. Swing.
Elephant Gatling gun. Kaido is a monster.
But that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. He's using just a bat to swing. He not even punching. He's using a fucking bat. And Luffy's doing all of this. Yeah, I'm gonna extend. I'm gonna
That's how you
do
know he an
King Kong
alcoholic.
punch. Like that's not gonna work. Like he needs to be able to fight him like hand to hand. And if it's him fighting him hand to hand, my man he needs to be quick enough to fight him and be able to move and buck and weave, but use his hands with the Ryu to deflect the attack. So if they're going for a strike and they connect, we need to be seeing that kinetic energy with the Ryu trying to
Yeah,
bounce off
yeah,
that
yeah,
that shit. We're not seeing we're seeing him throw that long punch out, but bro,
But One
like
Piece has never. I'm not gonna say never. One Piece, like, okay, this is my Shippuden comparison for the episode because I always gotta have one. One of the reasons I love Shippuden specifically, like
right,
Naruto as a whole, but Shippuden gets. I feel like the only other show to do this is Hunter x Hunter, but Hunter x Hunter overkills with it, and I have an issue with them doing too much. But Shippuden has fights that are real technical, and I think the most technical fight, there's two. Like for example, off the top of my head, two of the most technical fights in Shippuden is Naruto versus the Raikage, the reanimated Raikage, and then Obito, Masked Obito, when he had the fan, the Uchiha fan,
oh
versus
yeah,
Kakashi, Guy, and Clone Naruto. Those are two of the most technical fights in the show. And if you watch those fights, like they're gonna break down. Like the Raikage one, Naruto Naruto threw a Rasen Shuriken. No, he used his chakra. He used the Nine Tails chakra, extended his arm, and pushed a Rasen Shuriken. The Raikage jumped. He then threw it back with the arm, and then it came back this way, and then the Raikage dodged that, and then Luffy was like, "All right, now he's in."
Luffy.
I mean, Luffy. Naruto was like, "Okay, he's in the air and he dodged twice, so let me do a speed boost, catch the same Rasen Shuriken I just threw back at myself, and then like finish him." Like those are the type of like technical things that like One Piece don't really get into that often. Or like with the Obito fight, it was like we're gonna throw a kunai at Obito, and then the instant it touches his face, you gotta throw the punch at the same time while he's reaching through you, and we gotta coordinate the. You know what I'm saying? Like those are real
It's
technical things
technical.
that like
Yeah.
One Piece that has like small moments of that where they get close, but for the most part, it just be like Luffy's gonna throw one big ass punch and it's gonna be over.
Wow. I
So we'll
mean,
we'll, we'll see what they
we'll
do.
see.
We'll
I
see what
mean,
they
I'm
do.
interested to be like, as most people know, like we're fans of the show. Like, you know, it takes way too long for it to get good, but when it gets good, it gets good.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I
Like
thought
I
it was,
said, they gotta wrap it up before
bro. They
this
gotta
wave
wrap it
that's
up
coming.
before, bro. They
This
they need
wave that's coming in
they
2023.
they need to wrap this shit up before I have kids. I'm giving them that, and like once I have my first kid, I'm stop watching this shit,
Then you
bro.
hand it on to your kid. Be like, you finish it. Let me know what
No,
happens.
because I'm
And
gonna be mad holding my kid, squeezing him mad tight. Like, his face gonna be blue
bro,
because I'm watching the episode mad tight.
let's move on to Miss Marvel.
Let's
Uh,
do that.
let's do a
Miss
nice little
Marvel was
recap
good.
of that show. I know you say you got some notes, so
Yeah.
before you go over your nice and laid out notes, because I did not take notes. Um, the one thing that I think everybody is hype about out of the whole show. So just so that y'all know, we're recapping the entire show. I know we didn't keep up doing the episode at a time. But we think with these Disney Plus little mini series, I think it's safe to call them. We felt like it's better to just recap them as a whole when they're done instead of going episode at a time because they're not going to go 20 episodes like we've seen 8, 6. You know what I'm saying? So we'll
We
we'll
have
just
seen 12, but
yeah,
yeah,
12.
it's
Yeah,
not.
it's not going to go too long. So we'll just recap them at the end. We feel like that's a little bit better. So yeah, Miss Marvel. This is like just a recap of the whole show, just so that y'all know. Um, I think the main thing that everybody's excited for, which we already got some foreshadowing in Multiverse of Madness, Multiverse of Madness with Professor Xavier, but they dropped the M bomb. They dropped mutant, or I guess he said mutation. But they dropped the M bomb. So I personally, I'm the most excited about that. Carol Danvers, that little teaser at the end, like I wasn't really too hyped up about that, only because one, I feel like they're watering down Captain Marvel for sure. She should have been way more involved in Infinity Wars and Endgame, and she wasn't. So they're definitely watering her down. They kind of have to because she's as strong as she is, but at the same time, like I feel like her character is on like an Iron Man level. Like I feel like she can carry the show for a while.
Yeah, the universe, yeah,
Like
for
me
sure.
personally, like I feel like she could carry it. Now they're going more with like Doctor Strange and things like that. But I feel like Captain Marvel, she can carry the next phase. Me personally, that's how I feel. Like she's strong enough, she's significant enough, she's diverse. She can be in multiple worlds, multiple planets. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she can carry a whole phase the way they did with Robert Downey Jr. Are they going to do that? I don't know. Um, Robert Downey Jr. In all fairness is a phenomenal actor. If we're talking about just him as an actor compared to, I don't know the lady's name that plays Carol Danvers. But Robert Downey Jr. just as an actor, like he already had the reputation to carry, a show and a series where this would be her first time. That's the only difference. But I feel like she can. I feel like she can do it. Um, I'm excited for mutants. Like the X-Men tie-in. Like I'm a big, I'm not gonna say huge. I'm a pretty like good X-Men fan. I grew up watching the animated series in the '90s, and then they re-released one in the 2000s. I've watched through both of those, both when they were airing and as an adult. Like I've gone back, rewatched through them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm definitely a fan. Um, which also ties into my theory that either A, Wanda's not dead, or B, um, they're gonna pull a Wanda from a different universe, because if they pull Magneto into this, I don't see them doing that without his daughter somehow being in the mix. So I don't know how far they're gonna go with it. They could, go in a completely different direction and bring in new mutants. You know what I'm saying? Like a next phase of mutants. Like
Well, we don't even know if the mutants are connected, like X-Men are connected to.
no, we do because of Xavier.
Yeah, well, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we don't know if they're gonna cross join, her story with like X-Men mutants, but we'll see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought it was cool. You know what I mean?
But
I huh?
yeah, focusing specifically on Miss Marvel. I kind of liked. And I don't know if this makes me corny, but I kind of liked Nightlight. Like I thought Nightlight was type fire.
Nah,
I thought it was. I was like like it was catchy. Like it was. They
nah,
kept like frowning at it, but I'm like, it was like,
nah,
who rescued you? Nightlight. I was like, yo,
nah. I
I,
mean,
I thought it was cool, but like Miss Marvel feels like, like they was saying it in a joking way, but there's already a Captain Marvel.
well, yeah, but I
So
mean,
like,
I felt as though it was good though. You know what I mean? Overall, like, I like the name Miss Marvel because it had a background because of her name, Kamala. It's Marvel, like her.
mhm,
Kamala means like a marvel, like something that's unique, something that's
mhm.
different. So I like how they did that. I mean, the show was good. I mean, in a perspective and a background that none of us know nothing about, like Pakistani culture,
Right, right. The culture was great.
Israeli culture. You know what I
Culture was
mean?
great.
Um, I thought it was cool to get information about like Well, I don't think jinns or gods or anything like that. I think they're just beings. They're as they said, they're like it's like a genie. You know, they could either be good or they could either be bad. It's all kind of perspective.
Well, specifically, we're focusing on one specific group. They said it in that scene.
Yeah, the Constantines.
Yeah, there's one group that got like banished or whatever, and they're trying to get back home. So like
But I like how
that
they
specific group.
I like how they put her in there as like, oh well, this is your heritage. Like you are a jinn. You have powers. Like you just needed the proof of that bangle working is that shows that she is a jinn. I thought the story was great, to be honest. Like having the Constantines in there,
Hmm.
having her on both sides of the spectrum, her being chased by the Constantines because they want to go home, but them not getting to that end point, I thought that was interesting. Because they were trying to push hard to get the Bangle to freaking open up the portal, but the portal wasn't gonna allow them through.
Right,
So
right,
I
right.
I, I thought that was interesting because you would think, okay, well they're trying all of this to not die and go back to the other side, but it made sense. It's like, oh
Well,
well,
is that and it was the whole like there was this unknown, and they never really fully addressed it, but there was this whole like unknown situation with her power where it was like if we unleash too much of it or if it goes out of control, like it could destroy our world type of thing. And I really liked when they showed her like get that information and embrace it. Like, yo, so maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Like that showed a consciousness and a maturity, like to me, because we've been watching her. My fault. We've been watching her as a kid go through like just a quick sequence of childhood
and to
into
being an adult,
yeah into young
young
adulthood. So
adulthood.
I was waiting for that decision or that switch to be like, yo, this is serious, and I need to make like a mature decision. So that to me showed like, oh, so she's not just gonna help whoever asks for help. She's actually thinking things through, and she gets new information. She makes new decisions. Um, can I say that the costume's fire?
It is. It
The
is.
costume is fire.
And it's
Like,
fire for a few reasons. One reason is because of the her mom saw the necklace and then made the S. I thought that was cool. And the second
yeah,
reason is because it's like it shows her culture. You know what I mean?
yeah.
As a hero, like sh- I don't think there will be any other outfit that's fitting for her for her other than that one.
Me personally, I just hate the fact, and I gotta go back to see if it was every scene, but I'm pretty sure she's wearing like regular Converse
Yeah, she
with the
was.
costume.
Yeah, I mean, she may
like,
she
like
may
I
wear
don't think they're
flats.
actually like showing the brand, but you
No,
know,
they're not. It's like red shoes,
but
like
they're
red
basically
shoes.
Converse looking like sneakers. So I thought that
But
was kind
I
of
but,
funny.
but, but I nah, but you gotta respect it because it's like she is who she is. Like she got the costume. It really shows who she is as a character. But her personality is like, yo, I like jeans. I like jeans. I like sneakers. Like it shows that she's like a city kid. Because if she was
Yeah.
really fully rooted as like a Pakistani,
Like
Indian
Pakistani Muslim.
kid,
Yeah,
like if she was really into that vibe, then she wouldn't wear sneakers.
that's
She
true.
she'd wear shoes.
Whatever traditional shoes they may
Yeah,
wear. Yeah,
whatever's out there. But I like the fact that that showed that okay, I'm from my hood. Like I may not have the traditional shoes, but I'm showing that I'm unique. And as a hero, you need uniqueness. A lot of people they gravitate to that unique value or that value where people are like, I'm myself. I'm a hero, but I am me.
right, right.
And I thought that was cool. I thought that was a nice little touch there. Um, To be honest, the show was great. The only question I had while going through the show was who the fuck was this organization that with the robots trying to like? I just didn't understand that part.
Yeah,
That
yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. I did my homework. I did my Googles. I did my
because they
research.
never really explain all of that shit.
Long
They
the long and short of it is, they are, what are they? The Department of,
of cleanup or some shit.
yeah, disaster cleanup, something cleanup disaster. It's like DODC, something like that. Department of Disaster Cleanup. I think that's what it is. DOD.
Yeah, yeah, DODC.
Yeah. So this is where it gets all right. Super spoiler here. Super spoiler. If you haven't watched the animated X-Men series, any of them, the '90s one doesn't focus too much on it till the end. But if you've watched any of the X-Men animated series, um, there's a department or a group or agency or organization dedicated to hunting down mutants, and I feel like they're gonna turn into that. So
Ah,
that's me predicting. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like they're gonna turn into that. Anyway, what they are as of right now is exactly what their name is. So anytime there's a world crisis in terms of like something supernatural happening, they are in charge of the cleanup. Um, from my research, they were actually established in was it Age of Ultron? So like after, no, not Age of Ultron. Avengers, the first Avengers. The first Avengers movie where Loki was the bad guy. Um After all of that happened, they had this department of disaster cleanup dedicated to cleaning up New York City. So what happened was that department became full time, so that anytime something happens, they're the ones, they come over, like not Shield, not the regular authorities, like they're a specific group of people that they come through and they clean up. What happened in Spider-Man Homecoming, which is the other time that we see them heavy, and Homecoming, they start abusing their powers. So on Homecoming, they pulled up to Peter's crib with a badge, and they was like, "We got a right to come into the house." And they were like, and Aunt May was like, "Well, that's unreasonable search and seizure or whatever," and they came in anyway. And then those are the same people that shot up Aunt May. Like it's the same like group of people. So what happened is they got too power hungry, probably got too big of a budget from wherever they bread come from, and they started abusing their power. So this is that same group. Now the whole social media twist of Miss Marvel is going to be interesting because that basically ruined their public image. You know what I'm saying? The main lady that was in charge of it, she got fired. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but that whole social media part of it, where the friend, had people come and like see what was going on at the end, um, that was big because that ruined the public image of what they do. And then the lady got fired. The evil lady that was in charge of them, she got fired. So the department is still going to be there, but I don't know what they're going to turn into. Um, and they're not. There's two sides of it, so they're not necessarily bad, right? But they are trying to prevent disasters by tracking down, people with powers and people that are causing trouble, essentially. So Miss Marvel, when she tried to save the kid from the tower, like she saved them, but she did a lot of damage too. You know what I'm saying? So the other side of it is like, how do we minimize the damage that's happening? Well, we'll just hunt them down. So that's who they are, and I don't know who they're going to be moving forward after this show. But that's who they are throughout the show, based off based off my research. But yeah, they could turn into those animated shows are great. There's two of them that quasi tie into each other, and I'd highly recommend the 2000 one. There's two that came out in the 2000s, and they kind of tie into each other. I'd recommend it if you haven't seen it. But it was great. How did you feel about the whole Carol Danvers thing at the end, though?
I didn't watch that part. You
Okay.
mean at the end of the episode, the last
At the
episode?
end of the last episode, they did
Oh no,
a
I didn't
little
even watch
after
that shit.
credits. Oh no, you good, you good. So basically, at the end, can I tell you? Or
Yeah, go.
yeah, basically at the end, uh, Miss Marvel's in her room, and the bangle starts lighting up, and she gets up and she looks at it, and out of nowhere, she like gets sucked into her closet, and then like Carol Danvers comes out the closet, and she's looking around like, "Where am I?" And low key, the animation of like Miss Marvel disappearing, that animation looked like the smoke, like it was like a smoky misty type thing. It looked like the same smoky misty type thing that Nightcrawler has in X-Men. So I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong, but when Nightcrawler like poofs, there's this like bluish like smoky misty thing that appears. It looked like that. Now I could very well be wrong, but if they pull Nightcrawler into this, that would be fire. Nightcrawler was my favorite X-Men as a kid.
Yeah, Nightcrawler's sick.
So that would be fire. Outside of that, I'm ready for them to start pushing this phase. Like these miniseries have been nice, but let's, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of competition coming off of Endgame. You know what I'm saying? Phase 4 was Brolic. Or
Well,
phase 3.
phase four hasn't finished yet.
Phase
Phase
3, that's
four.
yeah, phase 3 was Brolic. So they need to start getting up with these like these actual movies, because not Ragnarok, Love and Thunder was like, like they need to start really, like we need a hit, like I don't know if they're gonna do Black Panther 2 or She-Hulk
Well,
or
no, I mean, bro, they all the information for phase 4, 5, and 6 is already online. I mean, the end of phase 4 is gonna be Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That's in November. So after that, then we're
yeah,
starting to
but
get in.
I need a haymaker. Like we haven't in this whole phase, we haven't gotten that like, yo, I gotta rewatch that. Like there hasn't been a movie that's or a show that's been like, yo, I gotta go back.
Well, I mean, maybe Wakanda Forever is probably gonna be that haymaker. I think.
I
I
hope so.
mean,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
hope so.
the first one was great. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, my boy Chadwick.
Hmm.
Honestly, this shit weird. I was watching the trailer and I felt sad as shit because everybody's like, damn, we lost the T'Challa on some shit. But
Yeah, yeah,
you know, I really love to see how they take the movie going forward, and they you know they push forward in that Black Panther universe. Uh, but I mean, I think that'll be one. I mean, bro, you know, if I feel as though there's not a lot of movies coming out soon, so that may
right.
be why. But there's a lot of TV shows that are gonna be fucking swinging, coming out swinging. Like you got fucking Loki season 2 coming out in 2023. You got a whole bunch of shows that we just gotta wait for, and the movies we may get more movies, but at the moment it's only a certain amount. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Just waiting.
Real quick, you got anything for trending?
Of course, bro. I always got stuff for
I
trending.
got one thing. They said so that new game Multiverse,
Yeah.
it actually made Evo. It made Evo.
What?
Now I don't know if they're doing like an actual pot for it, or in terms of like prize money and all that. But
Right, right.
there's definitely gonna be a setup for it at Evo. Um, but they said that they're gonna ban LeBron and Iron Giant, and they're banning them because they came out after the beta. So apparently, either people didn't get enough practice with them, or they have some patches that the other characters don't. Either way, if I'm LeBron, I'm tight.
Shit. Well, my trending news is that IGN they posted a potential Avenger lineup in Phase 6. So this is interesting, right?
Let's go through. Wait, so can we go through since we're on the topic? Can we go through like what they already announced in terms of like 4 or 5?
I gotta scroll back.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Go ahead
No, I
and
got
look
it.
it
I
up.
got it. I
You
got it.
got it?
I
Okay.
got it. I got it.
Yeah, because we might as well get that like recorded just so that the people know like what's to come. Um, I did see that they announced it already. I just didn't really take a strong mental note. So
All right. So you got Damn, I gotta let this shit restart. So Phase 4, She-Hulk, Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. Damn, shit going mad fast. Why can't they slow this shit down? Um, I'm gonna just do it this way. So Marvel's phases 5 and 6 is Ant-Man, Quantumanium. You got Agatha, Coven of Chaos, the Marvels,
okay,
Blade,
that should be a
uh,
haymaker. The Marvels.
Blade as well. Blade as
It's
well
hard.
should be.
It's hard.
I know, but we gotta
Those
pray. I
are
gotta
some
hope.
Blade is some massive shoes to fill.
I know, but he may be able to.
Massive
But the
shoes to
actor may
fill.
be able to do it. So let's give hope. You know what I'm saying? And it's another black superhero. So that's another one that we're
Yeah,
gonna be watching.
but Blade, real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on
Yeah, I
Blade,
know.
but
Make it quick, bro.
yeah,
Make it quick.
real quick. Blade is like very gore, very graphic, very very much rated R. And so far this universe has been giving me PG-13 feels other than like 2 movies. So it's tough. Blade is gonna be. I might not watch it in theaters. It's gonna
Well,
be.
we'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
We'll see how it is. Other than that, you got Captain America: New World Order with my boy Sam Mackie. I think
Uh-huh.
that's his name. You got Daredevil: Born Again. You have Echo, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Ironheart, which Ironheart is off of Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
That's with Shuri, or from what it looks like, it's from Shuri.
Yeah.
She may have a squad. I don't know what it is, but Loki season 2, Marvel Secret Invasion, which that may come off of the Wanda series,
Huh.
because of the fact that she went and killed people. I don't know. You
Right.
got Thunderbolts, you got the Fantastic Four, and then you have the last 2 movies of Phase 6, which is the Kang Dynasty, Avengers Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret War.
Okay.
And then that ends off Phase 6. But
Okay.
Phase 4, you have She-Hulk, Wakanda Forever, um, Ant-Man Quantumania, and that's really the end of Phase 4. We're getting to the end of it. So
Okay. Phase 4. As much as we want haymakers, it is important that they transition properly. That is important because we're
yeah,
transitioning some major pieces. So when I think about it like that, if we don't have necessarily haymakers, if they handle this transition appropriately, I think that makes up for it. So,
yeah. And I mean, we're gonna see the Avengers come back. But the potential, from what IGN thinks that the potential Avengers lineup in Phase 6 is gonna be, is you have Spider-Man, you have Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, Captain America, Wong, War Machine, Ironheart, She-Hulk, Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau. She was from the Wanda series.
yep,
She was the black girl that got the powers.
I
Um,
forgot about her.
you got Kamala, obviously Miss
I
Marvel.
forgot about
You
her.
got you got
Yeah,
Kate Bishop, you got Thor, Ant Man, Wasp, and then you have Casey Lang, who I'm assuming she's from the Quantumania. movie, and that's what the potential lineup is looking like. That's what it might look like.
Nice, nice. All right. I mean, a lot's in store. I completely forgot about the black girl at the end of WandaVision, or the middle of WandaVision. I got
Bro,
powers, but
it's a lot of people that got powers, man. A lot
they
of
they
people.
layering it up. They definitely layering it up.
So I mean, I assume that a lot of these different people that are coming from these different TV shows, they're gonna be shown in Avengers. And if they're not an Avenger itself, they're definitely gonna be, some important factor in the show. And I'm excited for that shit.
Yeah,
Because that
definitely,
shit should be good.
definitely. 2023, like I said, everything's gearing up for 2023 to be fired. Whether it's like Marvel Universe,
Or
anime,
anime or
gaming, you know what I'm
gaming.
saying? Things are gearing up to be fired in 2023. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that's all we got for you. You can check us out on YouTube, the Divine Departure podcast. We do these live. We don't really announce the live times yet, but if you don't catch us when we do it live, you could always go on YouTube, type in Divine Departure podcast. We'll pop right up. Like, follow, and then you can follow us on some of our social medias. If you go to our Welo links, some of our different social medias are there. Me personally, I'm gonna be playing through Beautiful Joe the next couple of nights here. Sometimes I'll have my camera on, sometimes I won't, but I decided to set up a little stream setup in my bedroom. And Beautiful Joe's one of my favorite childhood games. I'm super disappointed he didn't make Smash Bros, but I guess he wasn't popular. He wasn't as popular as Banjo and Kazooie. So, uh, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing through part one and maybe part two. But definitely part one on my Twitch if you want to check that out. Joy, got anything going on Twitch or any of your other platforms, or
Shit, bro. I'm retired,
what you
nigga.
got going on? He said I'm retired. What happened to DNF Duel? What's good?
Bro, I need to get into it, bro. People telling me the game dead. People tell me people can't find people can't find matches and shit. So I'm
You're
like, yo, I know
lying.
I'm dead ass, bro. Bro, my main man, Sonic Soul,
What?
he not touching that shit. And he was like, yeah, I'm playing this shit because people are on it. But he's like, nah, people ain't on it. It's dead until like certain times of the day. So I'm like,
The
I
le-
don't.
the level of hype that game had before it dropped, and
Oh
then
yeah, for sure. And for
what
it to
happened?
be, I bro,
The
I
the
tell you,
fighting the
but it's
fighting
the
community move on that quick? Like damn.
nah. I just think I don't even know, bro. That's the thing. I just think maybe people are just interested in other shit right now. I don't
Wow.
know, but
Wow. But yeah, watch us on YouTube. Follow us on our different social media platforms. If you ever have a comment or question on the episode, hit us up on our social medias and we'll address it in the episode after if we can get to it, which usually we can. Outside of that, enjoy your summer, stay hydrated.
facts.
Peace.